today taking a look at the new ASV RT-120 Forestry machine, which we saw earlier. That model replaces the Terex PT-110 Forestry. The 120 Forestry's got a lot more power. It's purpose-built for the application of forestry and selective vegetation management. The main selling points of the ASV RT-120 Forestry would be that it's a purpose-built machine in the compact track loader industry for forestry and vegetation management. A lot of compact track loaders in the industry are capable of running a mulcher, but the ASV RT-120 Forestry is probably the only one on the market that's purpose-built with that application in mind. The mulcher itself is also a new model. Not only the ASV is new, but the Fecon is new as well. So Fecon offers not only dedicated mulching tractors, but also that mulcher that you saw today. Running a mulcher is probably one of the more hydraulic intensive applications that you can do with any skid steer loader. It's probably the only application where you really need to have that 120 horsepower that the thing's putting out. I mean, any compact track loader can push dirt, but in order to have productive work with a machine that's running a very demanding hydromechanical attachment like a mulcher, you really take advantage of every horsepower that machine has. So where the ASV sets itself apart from other machines out there is the engineers really have designed that hydraulic circuit to be optimized for the application. So the attachment will take as much oil as you can throw at it. So the ASV RT-120 is putting out 45 gallons a minute, which is 170 liters a minute. It's the highest in the industry. Obviously the 120 stands for 120 horsepower, so it's a high-powered engine that's driving 4,060 psi. So when you take the combination of high horsepower, high flow, and high pressure, you've got absolutely the most effective and the most hydraulic power you can get out of any machine in the industry. The machine comes standard with all the factory guarding, including brush sweeps over the back of the bonnet. It's got guarded lights, both front and rear. It's guarded on the air conditioner condenser, so it's really purpose-built for bashing into trees and things like that can happen in the application. So with the new machine, you've also got a brand new cab as well. So the cab is a sealed and pressurized unit. Again, we saw earlier how much debris can be flying around in the air. It is important to have a good sealed cab for the operator. Probably has the coldest air conditioning that I've seen in a skid steer loader. Typically a lot of skid steers can struggle in the Australian heat. So this one has quite a comfortable cab, and because it's sealed and pressurized, it's keeping the dust out. What's quite unique when people refer to our Posi-Track, they're often referring to our undercarriage. So the ASV undercarriage is quite different than other options out there. It's purpose-built for the application. It's built for high-speed travel, and we also saw today it's built with suspension in mind. So it's very comfortable for the operator in the cab of the machine, because the undercarriage is going to do quite a good job of not only getting the traction to the ground, but also absorbing the irregularities of the terrain underneath. Price is always important for anybody when they're buying something, but I would say that certainly it's not the cheapest machine out there, because it has so many features, and we think that it's really in a class of its own compared to other machines. It is at the higher end of the market when it comes to price. Guys that are doing this work are billing, depending on the area, between $250 an hour down to 190s. So they're making good money for the application, and guys that have got the work and they've lined up, the payback period on an investment like this would be quite quick. What's important to them more is performance and reliability.